money anyways. Oh, great, dude. Totally. Fucking cool. Where's the government agency that's supposed to be protecting me in these situations? Oh, that's right. They don't exist. Yet they got a billion.
There it is. Satisfying. Okay, long story short, today's day one of a, I don't know, however you want to call it, 6-day, 5-day, 6-day, or 7-day cleanse. Basically, today is Monday, and I'm going to do the cleanse on Saturday, most likely Saturday. And it's called the olive oil and lemon liver flush. And this next week, today, tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I'm doing a preparation menu. So there's several things that's involved in this program besides the menu. The menu is Life Food certified. So that means everything is prepared in a certain way that like hydrates the tissue and softens and loosens stones that are going to be flushed on Saturday. And I'm going to go into all that. This stream today is going to be maybe an hour or two. There's just a few things that I have to do. There's the castor oil massage, which is 20 minutes. I'm going to do the left side of my body because last night I did the right side of my body. So castor oil is actually 50% of the success of this program. And it really is a miracle. I'm just going to turn on the space heater here. I know it's not good to inhale this stuff, but it's just for my feet, keep my feet warm. Castor oil has been said to be 50% of the success of the program, and people do use it. People who use it attribute miracles to it, but it's really healing helpful for the intestinal tract. Yesterday I did the lower right quadrant and the upper right quadrant. That's the ileocecal valve and the liver. Now I'm going to start over here on the left side, upper left side, which is the pancreas, and then I'm going to do the colon. So tonight I'll do the right side again, and then tomorrow morning I'll do the left side. You know, I'm just getting to a routine. This program that I'm doing this week is really what I'm trying to put down into my book so that people can follow along. Good morning, Rose. I tried to text you back. For some reason it said could not deliver. Do you have my iPhone number? Can you text me on my iPhone number? This way I'll text you on my iPhone, whatever. Perfect timing. I just got off my live. Oh, cool. Let's go, Justine. Train's coming down the track. Let's go. Oh, you did get my text. Really? Weird. I hope I didn't send it like 10 times. You got the text that I said where I said I was thinking about you when I woke up this morning? When I decided not to put my pants on. I was like, Rose, because you called me Daddy Cheeks. I said, you know what? My butt's going to be very visible in these tights. Okay. Yeah, so I'll show you on my phone. It said, text not delivered, tap to try again or something. Cool. Alright, I think I'll probably text you from my iPhone number anyway. This way I know. Yeah, I got it. Did you get the other one the other day when I said to look up Taurus man and Pisces woman compatibility? Because Supposedly that's my best match. Pisces, Virgo, Scorpio, and Cancer. I don't know. I've always got along with my Pisces girlfriends very well. There's a couple of them. Anyway, castor oil. It's a 20-minute treatment. So if I just look on the phone here. You didn't get that one? Okay. So I've been on for 5 minutes. When it gets to 30 minutes on the clock there. You didn't get that one, huh, Rose? We'll have to talk about it. If you want. You're a Cancer, okay. Maybe that's what I thought you said. My ex-wife's a Cancer. Supposedly it's a good match for raising kids. Taurus and Cancer. I think that's what I remember. I don't know. Oh. Anyway. We'll talk. I was feeling last night all these tumors in my belly. Surprising after 17 days water fasting that they'd still be there, but I understand it's a process. And I certainly did not break the fast properly. But I really am trying to change my routine, change my life to be way more calorie restrictive. It's an issue that, I was raised as an ovo-lacto vegetarian in a upper middle class Italian household. So I was taught to be a good eater, quote, good eater, which means eat a lot, get big and strong. And I ended up with poor eating habits, like noshing, snacking throughout the day, eating cereals and grains and dairy. And so you might have even seen last night, I just completely pigged out. And that's not something that that's not something that's rare. I would say in general, I've eaten in my life, I've eaten till I can't eat anymore. Nothing demure about it. And I'm not saying it's my fault, because these foods, or these ingredients, I should say, they're being sold to us and they're being marketed to us. And the lifestyle is being marketed to us because the corporations want to sell the product. They want to sell a lot of it. So how do you get people to buy a lot of your product? You get them to use a lot of it, eat a lot of it, and also, not only are some of the ingredients addictive themselves, but then, like, recently, within the past 20 years, there's been food additives added. There's been ingredients added that are actually cause cravings. All these processed foods have flavor enhancers and excitotoxic compounds, and it's coming more to light now. You got the RFK discussion, but when I did my 17-day water fast 2 weeks ago, when I finished it 2 weeks ago, I was getting to the point where, I was feeling hungry, and I broke it for Christmas. I didn't break it for any other health reason. I broke it so I could eat with my family on Christmas, which didn't even work out, because by the time I got there, my kids were about to leave, so I didn't even sit down and eat with anybody. I just grabbed the plate and stood there, and then just started binging, So it was kind of like a release for me. Wasn't smart the way I did it. Anyway, towards the end there, I was learning about broth soups. So, broth soup's a way for me to keep my strength, right? I'll be having minerals. I'll be having small amount of calories. So, I'm able to keep my strength, but I'll still be losing, body fat and cleansing continually in an autophagy state where I'm breaking down all this scar tissue and these tumors in my gut. Basically, the body uses the fat cells to store toxins, and they can get walled off. If the toxins don't ever stop coming in, the body has to protect itself, right? So it creates these segments which are used to protect itself, and inside these spots, that people might call tumors or something, or lipomas, or just cellulite or fat, inside those cells are these acids that have to be cleansed. So by flushing the liver, the body's producing more bile salts. Bile salts are alkaline salts that are released in the middle of the day when you eat something, and it eco-sterilizes the intestinal tract. So the intestinal tract becomes more balanced, not so acidic, and you're not continually depositing toxins into the fat cells. So just by virtue of this cleanse, people lose fat. They start to get on the healing journey of healing any condition. So I got a big belly right now. It's all full of millet and some vegetables. When I'm done with this massage here, I'm going to go drink a special tea that's going to help me to empty myself out. And then I'm going to have another tea, which is kind of more of a tasting thing, like with honey in it. I'm going to make some more sauerkraut for my week. So this broth soup that I'm making, it's going to be made with sauerkraut. It's going to be made with, of course, hot water, salt. I have one nori sheet I'll throw in there tonight. Maybe I'll go get some radish for radish noodles. And another thing I'm going to do this morning is most likely shave my face for day one. And that'll be it. Oh, I also got to spread the batter for the crackers. That's what it is. What I'm doing right now with this castor oil is using the heat of my hand. And what that's doing is opening the pores of my skin and allowing the castor oil to go in. Castor oil seeps down. It's like water through cracks. It goes all the way in. It can go deep as your whole body. Deeper in your whole body. It can saturate down to your core. And I'm also, feeling all these bumps and lumps and fat cells and cellulite. And I'm just kind of smoothing it, rubbing it. I didn't invent castor oil. You can look it up. It's used, extensively in natural healing. Oof. Super sore down here in my intestines. There's definitely inflammation and infection. I'm getting that sensitivity and heat and sensitivity. Day one today. So this is probably going to be the worst that I feel as far as cleansing goes. Yesterday was pretty embarrassing. I came to the realization that, I completely failed as a father by not working. When I left Ultimate Fighting in 2010, I think it was. 2009, maybe. I was still married, and I had to come up with $1,500 a month to split the mortgage with her, plus groceries. So I was working as a personal trainer in Ray Longo's gym, and spending money on weed for self-medication, and I didn't have enough for groceries. So I basically chose weed over my family for 15 years, coming up with this crazy idea that I was going to change martial arts to be no head contact sparring. And I guess what I did was I did that to avoid having to be a responsible parent, to just get a job, take care of my kids. And it was tough to come to terms with being that much of a fuck up, with that much of a scumbag piece of shit, worthless, deadbeat, lowlife. No offense to anybody who's made a similar choice, chose drugs over your family. But, I've been homeless essentially, not making any money. My dad's put me up in his building here for the past 10 years. And just been, getting by. And my sons have been working real hard in school. And their mom, was very disciplined with their education. And they're both doing very well in school. They're going to have good jobs. My older son, he's going to be a pilot. Commercial pilot he wants to be. And he's graduating this year from high school. He's going to go to school in Arizona for flying. And my younger son, he's going to be he wants to be an astrophysicist. So he's going to actually go to school here on Long Island. I think Stony Brook. So thankfully, I wasn't involved in their upbringing. And thankfully, they see me now as I am. Somebody not worth knowing. What can I offer them? Well, no money, no guidance. I wouldn't take guidance from somebody like me. Maybe weight loss, but a lot of people know how to do weight loss. They're not going to do any cleansing because all this time they've been with their mom. They've been doing the Western medicine, so they're not going to want to do natural healing. So I don't know, I might just bow out, leave them alone. They never answer my texts anyway, so if I just stop bothering them, they could move on with their life. And then maybe one day, I don't know, they want to yell at me in person to ask me why I wasn't there for them. We'll be face to face again. Alright, here comes the narcissism. When I talk about it's always more difficult in the morning. I always am depressed in the morning more so. And think about how bad I messed up. Something about the morning, I don't know. Low blood sugar maybe. My colon is really inflamed right here. And if I look in my mouth where my worst cavity is, it's right on this side here. Oof. It hurts. Got a really bad cavity on my left tooth. My teeth are all falling out, decaying. It's from the candida. You know, as a vegetarian, candida's the major parasite, since there's no like worms in plant-based food. There's apparently fluke worm. I was listening to a interview with my teacher, Dr. Jubb, from about a week or two ago, and he told me I have liver, what they call fluke worms. Fluke worms. Ooh, so sensitive, this colon and my belly button. A lot of bumps. So now I'll just start to finish up. I'll go in a circle around the whole abdomen. I got the pancreas area, the colon area, and then I'm just rubbing the castor oil in a circle here. This is the direction that the digestive system goes. If you're looking down at your belly button, it's clockwise. If you're looking in the mirror, it's opposite. A lot of poopy in here. Next thing I'm going to do is take a formula called Blue Mate, which pretty much is going to clean me right out, but it might take a few hours. So I'm going to have a Blue Mate. It's in a glass of water. And then I'm going to have a tea. And I'm going to make sauerkraut. And then I'm going to spread the cracker dough from last night. Oh man, look how big that belly is. Ooh, hurts right here, colon. Oh. Oh, wow, that hurts. Oh, God. Ooh. It's probably like an ulcer / tumor. Oh. Just rubbing it in the skin. Trying to build up some heat. With my hand and friction. Huge belly. All right. Just gonna do another minute. Then I'll check the time. Anywhere from 10 to 30 minutes per body part is good for castor oil treatment. Castor oil application therapy, a coat. You give yourself a coat of castor oil. Some people do a castor pack. I just like to rub it in, not have to worry about having the pack on all day for hours. You know, I could just take a few minutes and get it done, and then go on about my day. Here we go. 30 seconds. You will get castor oil everywhere though, so just be aware. Be right back. Let me get a towel. Okay. Big belly, 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 big baby belly. Guess I'm putting 2 undershirts on. Alright, so glasses back on. Let's see. How long did I get? 27 and then 5. I got a little less than 20 minutes, but that's okay. Looking bloated. Yeah, definitely. What's up, Martella? Oh, a lot of messages. Hold on, let's see here. What's up, Martella? Garlic. I ate too much last night, way too much. What's up, Heather? Good morning. Good morning, Heather. Justine already said good morning to you. Rose? Oh, Rose texted back. Oh, it did go through. Okay. Cherry, good morning, Lukey. You just ate a spoonful of the probiotic. How are you doing? What do you got planned for today? I'm so glad to hear that, Cherry. I had a bunch of that probiotic last night to start off my cleanse. Today's day 1. Basically, I'm going to try to empty out as much as I can and make enough sauerkraut and crackers for the week so that I can do the actual flush day on Sunday. So today to Friday are all preparatory days. I'm so glad to hear that Siri, no, not Siri, I'm going to say Cherry. I had a bunch of that probiotic of the probiotic last night. Start of the cleanse. Today's day 1. Basically, I'm going to empty out as much as I can and make enough sauerkraut and crackers for the week so that I can do the actual flush day on Saturday. So today to Friday, all preparatory days. I should probably bring Cherry out for one of these days before I leave. Good morning, Master Lukey. Love your hat. Yeah, I was trying to... I don't know. I know it's not an owl, but I was trying to pretend like it's an owl for my Red Owl Network channel. Neve, hey, how are you? How you doing? How you feeling? Okay. So the first thing, I'm gonna have this stuff called Blue Mate. The first thing I'm gonna do is Blue Mate. Blue Mate, I don't want to call it a laxative because a laxative, as far as I was trained, it means there's some type of toxin that the body is trying to get out of the system as soon as possible. And that's why you gotta poop. This is not a toxin. This is a let's see here. This is a powder from Dr. Joe. It's gonna heat the water up here for my tea. It's a very light electric blue powder. And I'm not exactly sure how it works. It doesn't make you like get diarrhea, but it definitely, I've noticed on the days when I take it, it empties me out. So I got these two old maple syrup containers. Alright. There's the Blue Mate. Let's see if you can see it with the light on. Kind of see how it's slightly blue, right? No, it's not cocaine. And it's third of a teaspoon. So if I take this funnel, put one in there. Put another one in there. That was definitely more than a third of a teaspoon, so got enough in there. Pinch this back together. Try to get it to click. Whoop. Okay. That's called Blue Manna. I don't know if it oxidizes the intestinal tract or what, but The purpose of the preparatory days is to liquefy the intestinal tract. So the intestinal tract is able to empty itself smoothly, comfortably. And then on the flush day, get the stones out as quick as possible. I feel like this is warming up. Put a little in here. I can smell the maple syrup. Oh my God. Any excuse to have some maple syrup, huh? Whoop. Okay. Let me actually heat this up. And I'll have some nice tea after that. Some what do I got? I got pau d'arco, I got raspberry leaf, I got echinacea, and I got mulberry leaf. I also got coffee, but I'm not going to do coffee. I got raspberry. Where would you go? Raspberry leaf, mulberry leaf, raspberry leaf, pau d'arco, or echinacea. I think I'm going to go with pau d'arco because I have a lot of that. I have the most of that one. And I'm not sure. What does pau d'arco taste like? I guess we'll find out, right? Alright. We'll go, let's see. We'll go with the self-love mug. Self-love mug. Cherry says, oh, good luck with that. Cleanses are very healthy to start. I like sauerkraut. You make it yourself? Yes, I will bring you some. One is a water brine, which basically means only salt and water. That's for the green cabbage. And the other one I'm making a vinegar brine with red cabbage, but it's very spicy because I put habanero pepper in there. I'll bring you the regular one. Oh shit, hold on. When the phone is connected to the Bluetooth speaker, the... Yes, I made two kinds. One is a water brine with green cabbage. That's just water and salt. That's the one I'll bring some for you in a small jar. The other one is with vinegar, red cabbage, and spicy pepper. Very spicy. You probably wouldn't like it. Okay. Speaking of tight mice, I'm going to do some push-ups. I'm going to walk a lot today, so that's going to be my workout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Oh, I'd like to taste it. Yeah, thanks. I'm gonna bring you some more melon too. If I can't come today, I'll definitely try to get there tomorrow and at the latest Wednesday. All this week I gotta, get stuff together, so get a general idea of what I gotta take care of. Okay, so we got the Blue May here. We got the Darko tea here. It's 2 teaspoons. Three teaspoons. Mmm. 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 The best. Okay, that's ready. If you had any millet, you can take some, make her a little wrap. She'd love to have that, a little sushi. Oh. I threw it all out, Justine. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, I do a lot of wasting. Wasting food, wasting potential, wasting time. Probably threw out, let's see, at least 4 cups of cooked millet. Trying to mix up the honey in here. Good morning to you, Martello. My man. Washington State. So what is it, 6 a.m. for you? 6 or 7? Getting ready to save the world again? Get ready to start your day saving the world? You're the man. To your health. That ain't bad with the maple syrup. Oh my God. Just a little syrup in there, but that's enough. It was just a little bit like in the jar. Cheers, everybody. 8 people with me this morning. Thank you. Pau d'arco. That's not bad. I came to really enjoy the small things on my fast last week, 2 weeks ago. A hot drink, a hot soup, So what should I do next? Spread the, I'm gonna spread the dough because I want to get that done as quick as possible. So, hot shave, there's gonna be a hot shave, Rose. Let me make the food first. I know you said you're working, but you also said you wanted to see me shave at some point, so if you come back later, if you have to work, you have to leave, whatever, if you come back later, that footage will be there for you. I'm probably just gonna do my face and my sideburns. I'm gonna keep the mustache for another little while. At least till the end of the week. Alright. I'm also gonna make some garlic olive oil for my soups. So we'll do spread the crackers, make the sauerkraut, and then make the garlic olive oil, which is just olive oil and garlic and salt blended together. Nothing crazy. And then I'll shave. And then maybe I'll sauna. I'm trying to incorporate everything into this program. The early wake-ups, the news, and the workouts. Although I don't feel like working out, I have to, and the sauna is kind of like a step in the right direction of training, if that makes sense. One, two, here we go, 3, 4, and 5. I don't know how many I'm gonna need, but it's actually it's here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, big reveal. Let's see the big reveal here. Cheers, Justine. Cheers to you, young lady. Cheers to you, young lady. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Cheers, cheers, cheers. The big reveal. Wow, look at that color. It's got to be the interaction between the cabbage and the baking soda. I'm assuming. I don't know what else it could be. But that's where to be. I think it's 3 cups that fills a tray. I gotta remember that also the cabbage makes it thinner. So if I spread it too thin here, the cracker will actually crack when it dehydrates because it's very liquidy because of the cabbage. So I'm actually going to try to spread this fairly thick if I can, which means I won't drag it all the way out. I'll leave some space on the sides. definitely smells good. So I'm gonna try to have one meal a day, which is gonna be a soup and a noodle soup with crackers and broth soup, you know, noodle broth type of thing. And yeah. For whatever reason, I've just been trying to brand everything. I guess I've been brainwashed by social media because everybody is personal brand, you know? So, being from the martial arts, or having a background in martial arts, I've you know, learned a lot about Asian culture, I guess. So I like the noodles, I like the soup concept, where you can have a broth soup. It's very satiating, but still low calorie. One. Two. Okay, 3 cups. Waiter, there's a fly on my bread. Yeah, my dad wants to have a talk with me before I leave. So, I think I should take this week to empty out the apartment as much as I can in case he gets mad and tells me not to come back. You know what I mean? It's like I'm in a new stage of my life now, so I don't know what's gonna happen. What if somebody sees me helping you, Justine, sees us helping each other, and then they say, "Oh, wait a second, I want you to come help me." You know? They say, "Wow, you both did amazing healing, and that's something that I want to do. Can you come stay with me for a month? Make all my food, give me treatments, help me do flushing, heal myself." That'd be nice, right? If I get hired out. Let's see if this is a decent angle here. Okay. I guess these would fall under the category of traps, dino traps. Robotic bread. cleansing consultant to the stars. How about that? One. Is that even a market though? Two. Three. Get a sip of tea here. Cheers to you. Mmm. And honey. All right. One. Two. Looks like I got probably about one more tray to fill. Yeah, it would be nice if every day you were living your highest purpose. I think that would keep that smile on your face. Well, I know it would. Thank you, Jesse. A little bump. So because I can see that there's just about 3 cups here, I'll just use the spatula to scrape. The bowl right in there. Rose, you gonna be the next one to hire me out? Come be your personal cleansing coach? Chef and cleansing coach for a month? You gonna fly me to Canada? Actually, wait a second, I might not be able to get there, right? Shoot, that's the thing. I gotta walk there, huh? Rose said, if you want it, you gotta walk and get it. Alright. Let's see. Let's see what I could do. I did tell Ace that I would run his kids program. That's the thing. That is a thing. I think we shook hands on it too. Cherry says, okay, cool. Broth soup, radish noodles, or zucchini noodles, 2 slices of bread, mushroom, you know, I'll put some shiitake in there maybe. Yeah, I want to make it look good, but I don't want to go crazy. Oh look, what goes in a ramen? They got the pork, that's the mushroom. They got the noodles, that's either the radish noodle or the zucchini noodle. What else? Onion? Did I put onion in there? Scallions, yeah, the chives. Definitely gotta put some of that in on top. Nori sheet. Let's see, I got over here kraut zoodles, mushroom meat, bread. Yeah, that's basically it. Definitely got to get those radish, green onions on top, because that's for the look. That you can, you know, like a miso soup, they got those scallions on top. It's got a great flavor too, scallions. I think I actually got recipes from ChatGPT. Different flavors, you know, like Mediterranean flavor, Asian flavor. Ooh, ginger. I should get ginger. Yeah. Make some ginger juice. Okay, now the Blue Mate, I don't think the Blue Mate's going to be an everyday thing. I think that's a good thing to start with. And some people could do it every day. For me, I think the everyday thing is going to be the Life Colloid, which is a 3 times a day. What do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trays. All right. That's a lot of bread. The probiotic, I'll take that now. It's 3 times a day for 3 days in a row. When we talk, I'll show you the superhighway to that kind of stuff I used to be on. Oh. I forgot what we were talking about. Superhighway. Oh, to manifest? To manifest an online coaching career? Let's go. Or was it something else? I forgot what we were talking about. Definitely, I want to talk to you. Cheers. So, 3 times a day for 3 days. Black Cherry Gold, Life Colloid Probiotic, full spectrum Life Colloid. Life Colloid, full spectrum probiotic. That's one. Next. Take off the outer leaf. Okay. Get the knife. All right. Okay. So these I have to chop into small pieces to put in the Cuisinart. Stumps out. Alright, one more. Okay. So, okay, let's see. Oh boy, see the thing is I don't have a lot, oh I do have, I have 2 mason jars, okay. So here's what I'll do. Take this back out. Turn this around. Congratulations on your donations. Thank you. Thanks a lot, Rose. I might get my first check from YouTube. Let's take a look real quick. YouTube Analytics. All right. Watch time, estimated revenue, overview, last 28 days. Previous 2 days processing. I don't know. I've got to get over 100, and it's definitely close with his or her donations. Amazing how one tune can make you feel. Be my lover, want to be my lover. Oh God, don't get me started. What was that, 90s or 80s? It's a great song. YouTube revenue sharing in your video. As indicated, you're eligible for revenue sharing. You can share revenue with the music rights holders by turning on monetization. What the hell? Okay, so I want to get this to the top of the blade and not above that. Then we're going to pulse it because we don't want to liquefy. Just want to chop. See, the bottom's getting blended, but we want the whole thing to move. You can do this with the Cuisinart. Shake it up as you pulse. Can't do this with the Vitamix. that's moving good now. Yeah, it's a good one. Nice and chopped, but not liquidy. That's it. This one had a few little extra big chunks in it. Put them back in. Just to the top of the blade. I'm gonna have another tea. Heat that water up. One more, maybe 3 more. Last one. Actually, I'm going to use this again for the red. Forgot. Okay. Okay. All right, so Panda, I did a lot of bike riding yesterday. Cool, bro. You mean like a bicycle? You as part of your exercise, or did you go somewhere like on your motorcycle? You mean your bicycle or your motorcycle? Your bicycle, right? So you're getting back into exercise with your foot and stuff. Is that what you're telling me? Yeah, that's 2 whole cabbages. That's what I'm gonna be having as a soup this week. chunks. Okay, that's one. Two. And then I got, this is already made. I'll just keep, you know, keep it moving. Okay. Now all I'm gonna do is just rinse the outside off. All right. Oh, the bike with the fan on it at the gym. Got you. With the handles move, that's called the Airdyne or the assault bike. Assault bike / Airdyne. So this is a water brine, which means no vinegar goes in it. All I do is add salt. In this case, we're going to use a heaping tablespoon. And then I'm just going to add the pure water. Okay. That's one. All right. That's two. Let me clean out the sink a little bit. Rinse it out, I should say. And now, I'm going to take the top here. Just because the water brine, it doesn't get sealed. It gets supposed to breathe. So I want to mix up all the salt and water. Okay. Do that to the next one. All right, I think that's well shaken. Okay. So now, all I do is put a little parchment paper over the top. Poke a little hole in it and put it in the dark. I think it's 3 to 5 days. Takes to be ready. This one I'll probably put in the fridge because it's already ready, you know. So if I put them right next to each other, One. Two. Poke a hole, and we're good. Okay, now I am gonna assume that it will start to leak out the top. So put some paper towels down. When it bubbles, I notice it comes out the top. Okay. The next one's going to be the red cabbage. So come over here. Take the top layer off. sir. One. Okay. Boom. Well done. So here, second. The rest of this baking soda together. Okay. What's this? here. Clean as you go. Okay. Hi Mary. You need to make a batch of sauerkraut? Yeah, I just made a bunch. So here's two mason jars I just filled up with the green cabbage, reverse osmosis water, and Celtic salt. This is the old batch. I'm gonna get into that first, finish that first. And then here's the apple cider vinegar kraut, which I'm gonna shoot, what should I do? I think maybe what I'll do is I'll put this in here for now. Little one, you're back. How you doing? How you feeling? What's going on? Like this. You good? All right. That's good to hear. What'd you say? You're 8 years old? You on vacation or what are you doing down there in South Africa? South Africa, right? What's it like? How's the weather? You have a good friend group? You have family? What's it like in South Africa for you? As an 8-year-old or 7-year-old, whatever you said you are. Okay. Now, first thing I'm just gonna put a top on and rinse the jar off. Rinse this off. Okay. All right, put this away. Giant bowl away. Now, to make this into a vinegar brine, I'm gonna add a tablespoon of salt, and then I'm going to add this spicy vinegar that was from the last batch. I'm going to add it slowly. I'm looking here to see when the vinegar gets to the top, because it's not. So that just means it's so thick, it's so filled, it's so full of cabbage that it's hard for the liquid to drain down. So I'm just pouring it down slowly. Whoa. Well, here it comes. And you know what? I'm gonna put the rest in here, even though it's a mixture. Okay. Oh, it's snowing. Wow. This one they said you could just, because it's got vinegar, you could just leave it. You don't have to air it out or anything. I'll just put it in the same spot with the other stuff. This I'm gonna have for dinner, so I'll leave that out. Alright, last thing I'll do is I'm gonna make is the garlic olive oil. It's rainy and cold, really? Starting to snow. Garlic, olive oil. I don't know the proper way to do it. I just cut the ends and then smush. Cut the ends. And smush. Rose, that's why you like the purple cabbage. Sorry, didn't mean to ignore you. Yeah, it's gorgeous, huh? Purple is the color of spirituality because it's the combination of red and blue. Okay, so now I'll take the skin off. Too easy. Missed one. Missed the little guy. Go with your friends. Your family. Boom. So this is great, this garlic olive oil. It's great because you can put it on anything. You can put it on the bread by itself. You could add it to soups like I'm gonna do. You could dip, you know. It's just, I don't know, what's that, a half cup of garlic it looks like? What's poppin', bro? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Oh, thanks, Em. I appreciate it, man. Or what? However you identify, I appreciate it. I appreciate you on here, saying hi and what's up. As I do to the rest of you guys, everybody who's here. My channel, even though I'm monetized, it's never been about monetization. I've always had tried to just be genuine, be open, you know, transparent, share my life, share what I think is valuable that I have to offer. And without you watching, it wouldn't really be a show. It would just be me like vlogging. So thank you. Before I forget, I'm gonna steep in the tea. Not a huge fan of the Podarco flavor. I heard mulberries have a chemical in it that's attaches to endocannabinoid receptors. So let's see if I have a mulberry tea. Makes me feel good. Put this over here to steep. And the last thing for the garlic oil is Celtic salt. So, say I put about 2 tablespoons. Yeah, it's a lot. Salt in this recipe. 1, 2. Okay, I'm getting my blender base, which is here. have any jars left. Dang. Where am I gonna put this? I know what to do. I'm gonna take my Celtic salt. This is the rough cut. I'm gonna pour it into the Ziploc bag. Matter of fact, I'll start with this jar because I like having it in jars. Alright, that works. Got the rough cut Celtic over there. Got this jar here. For the garlic, let me just mix this up a little more. Okay. And let's see if this fits all in there. Ooh, not quite. It smells great. Fridge. Garlic olive oil. Ooh, so close. I'll pour the rest just in this soup here. So close. Alright, so that'll be for dinner tonight, that cabbage right there. Cabbage soup. Even though it's raining, I am gonna go get some radish. feel like I got a decent amount accomplished. What I did, castor rub, spread the dough, made the sauerkraut, made the garlic olive oil. It's decent. It's a decent morning's work. 11:30. Okay, I'm gonna shave now, and then it'll be noon. Turn this hot water back on. Tidy up a little bit. I'm going to try to keep my workspace neat. My feet feel kind of dirty, actually. My belly's so big it's hard to lift my leg up. Gee whiz. The mighty have fallen. Yep. Just down here. Holy crap, this honey is so hard. Okay. Shaving time. This right here. Shaving time. When I got a cold, Mary says, before Christmas, I kept a teapot on the stove with cloves, cinnamon, and cardamom and drank it with loads of honey. Oh boy, let me screenshot this. That sounds freaking delicious. Cinnamon, cloves, and cardamom. Also was told to put oregano oil in my soup. And I pooped out worms. On day like 16 of my fast, or 15 or something. Gotta pee. Okay. You putting honey in your tea reminded me. Okay. Yeah. Big fan of honey. I've lived on it. Let me ask ChatGPT something. Going to be 45 years old this year. And entering a new stage of my life, basically, I realized that I wasted the last 10 to 15 years. Is there a dark night of the soul that people experience around this age? I feel like maybe there's some type of common occurrence that happens to people. Not necessarily a midlife crisis. There's something about a return of Saturn. I don't know, but maybe you could talk about some type of life change that people go through around this age. And feel free to talk about esoteric teachings or psychology or anything that might be applicable. You know, basically I'm starting over and I'm coming to terms with who I actually am. Not in a good way. Wherever you go, there you are. There you are, Lukey. You know, I complain about my dad. I did the same thing to my son. I just wasn't there for him. What you're experiencing sounds like a profound period of introspection, transformation, and reckoning. Oof, reckoning. Wow, that's not a nice word. Holy shit, snowflake status. In both esoteric traditions and psychological frameworks, this stage is often referred to as midlife transition rather than a crisis. It's a time when people begin to confront the deeper truths about themselves, often accompanied by feelings of loss, regret, or dissatisfaction, as well as an opportunity for renewal and growth. The idea of Saturn return originates in astrology. Saturn, known as the planet of discipline, structure, and karma, takes approximately 29.5 years to orbit the sun. People often experience a significant turning point around the ages of 28 to 30, and then again at 58 to 60. However, at 44, 45, Saturn forms in opposition to its position at your birth, marking another pivotal period. Oh wow, it is something. This transit often manifests as a sense of accountability, urging you to evaluate how you've lived and whether your choices align with your authentic self. It can feel heavy, but also serves as a call to realign with your purpose. I gotta be facing this direction. The Jungian perspective, the individuation process. Carl Jung described midlife as a time when the ego, the self we project into the world, starts to lose its dominance, and the unconscious mind pushes us to integrate previously ignored or suppressed parts of ourselves, the shadow. This process called individuation is about becoming whole. The dark feelings you Okay. The dark feelings you're encountering could signify that your psyche is urging you to face these unacknowledged aspects and embrace your true self. While uncomfortable, this is often necessary for growth. So what is this shadow of myself? It's like that I don't want to work for somebody else? I don't think I'm lazy. But the fact that that's even an issue, then I might be. Irresponsible? Alright. The mouth is shaved. That was the hard part. That's the hard part. Ego. What do you mean by that, Sammy? My ego's dying? I never thought I had an ego, man. I always thought I was just trying to do something good for the world. Yeah, I called it Master Lukey's, but that's like a brand. It's like saying Nike. I don't know. In mysticism, the dark night of the soul is a spiritual crisis that leads to profound transformation. St. John of the Cross coined the term to describe a period of feeling lost, disconnected, and spiritually barren. The purpose of this dark night is to strip away illusions and attachments, forcing you to confront your inner truth. It's not a punishment, but a necessary path to greater clarity and purpose. Okay, next hardest part is the chin. Rose, you getting a good angle? Can you see the shaving okay? I don't know what it is about shaving you. Like, do I remind you of your dad shaving or something? Did you used to watch your dad shaving as a little girl or something? Makes you feel comfortable? Do you think I look better shaven? Is that why you just want to see me? You just like looking at me better when I'm shaved? No judgment, just wondering. That was a cut. I gotta text my ex-wife real quick. Hope you had a nice vacation. Didn't want to interrupt you during lunch. Just a quick question. Confronting mortality. At 45, you're likely starting to realize that life is finite. Facts. Damn, this tip of the chin is tough. Gotta hold the blade very loosely. Ah, fuck. Reevaluating identity. Many people recognize they've been living based on external expectations or false narratives. This can be painful as you seem to be experiencing, but it's also a chance to rebuild a more authentic self. Oh, wait a second. The next one's about ego, Sammy. Your ego won't let you work for someone else. Is that what it is? Letting go of ego. Success, status, and external validations may lose their appeal. The focus shifts toward internal growth, meaning, and connection. I mean, I kind of work for Dr. Judd. I've agreed to teach a kids program, so I'll be working for him. I babysit, so I work for the lady. I just want to keep my my energy available, like my time and energy available for the most efficient use of my time on earth. Like if I believe I'm on a mission from God, I want to make sure that I can do it. Maybe I just failed as an entrepreneur, simple as that. I gambled. I gambled my kids' relationship with their father. On this idea that long term the payoff would be worth it. I was wrong. And that's what Christianity is, I believe. Living for other people. So instead of wasting my time with Master Lukey brand, it would have been better just to, you know, do like Sir Doyle, go to church and help people. Here I am judging Sir Doyle. And he's got the right idea. When you point your finger at somebody, there's 4 pointing back. Karma check. Letting go of ego, we got that. Entering the mentor archetype. If youth is about striving, midlife often becomes about giving back and guiding others. You may find that your experiences, even regrets, make you uniquely equipped to help others on their journey. Does anybody think I should continue trying to build the League of Champions? I think my teacher, Dr. Jubb, wants me to give up. He wants me to forget about martial arts. Forget about Master Luki Brand and just focus on, helping others. Moving forward, shadow work. Explore the parts of yourself you've neglected or rejected. Journaling, therapy, or meditation can help. Esoteric tools. Practices like astrology, tarot, or sacred texts can provide insights and help reframe your experiences. Acceptance. Recognize that regret is a natural emotion, but it doesn't define your future. Every misstep has brought you to this moment, which is a new beginning. Create a vision. At 45, you have the wisdom of experience and statistically decades of life ahead. What do you want to create with that time? Service to others. Reframe your past struggles as lessons that you can use to help others. This can bring a profound sense of meaning. Ultimately, this period is an invitation to reimagine your life. Though you may feel like you're starting over, it's never too late to live authentically. Transformation is rarely comfortable, but it can be the gateway to profound fulfillment. Good hygiene, so important. My sister and I always watched Dad shave. I remember getting so confused, banging on the bathroom door, telling Dad there was no toilet paper in there, and then he shouted back, "I don't need toilet paper." Noon, I got a bird clock from playing Christmas games with family. Noon, house finch bird sound, every hour different. Only downside is the clock ticks so loud. Aha, the Hook, I remember that movie. Hey, what's up? I really appreciate you inviting me over to spend time with the boys during the week. I just feel like they're so super busy and probably don't want me to. So he wants me to make a recipe? Which one? Question mark. So he wants me to make butternut squash soup? Question mark. So what's your question? She says. Holy. What is my question? What is my question to this woman? She said I could go over there from 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock any weeknight to spend backgammon, to play backgammon with them. No, is it backgammon? What's the one with the tiles? Alright, now I'm going to use the regular razor. Alright, I think that's it. What do you think? Did I get it? Wash my face. Okay, just get the towel. Okay. Why would you not go? Yeah, why wouldn't I? Gotta just borrow my parents' car. They said I could. Put the coconut rose lotion back on. And a little castor oil. Yeah, she said I could pop over from 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock during the week and play a card game with them. So I just gotta borrow my parents' car and show up. What skill do you mean there, Rose? What skill are you talking about? I have a skill that I could fall back on, which is what? Food preparation? You'd make their day if you showed up? Nah. You forget that they hate me. You know? They say, when they see me, you know, it's like, hi, it's obligation. I'm not their dad anymore. Haven't been their dad for many, many years, Sammy. See, you're thinking of your family and your situation because you've been there the whole time. Since 2012, I haven't been there. They grew up without me. So it's not like they don't see me as their dad. Or they don't feel like I'm their dad. I'm just this weirdo that's annoying. You forget that all of the comments that are made about me, even if it's not to them, it's just about me in general that they hear, paint me in a negative light. Deservedly. They now know that I'm a deadbeat. I never put forth any effort to be there for them. You're not thinking of things how they are. You're thinking of things ideally. Like, oh, my daddy. That's not what they're thinking. They're not thinking of me as their long-lost daddy. I'm essentially a weird stranger to them. That's where you don't understand. You're thinking of like a normal kid and a normal father. But what I am is a freak, and they're abandoned and alienated. It's not a normal parent-child dynamic or even a separated parent-child dynamic. It's way different. The alienated child hates the father or the parent. They don't text me, bro. She I don't know why she did, but she invited me. So yeah, I'm gonna take the opportunity. I'm just letting you know. You think it's gonna be a good idea, but so what is your question? Oh yeah, sorry. What I meant was if the offer is still open, Anita said I could borrow her car. But just let me know if they don't want me there, okay? Question mark. So, I guess that's it for the stream. It is snowing, but I'm gonna try to get out to the health food store and get some radish. So yeah, I know that I'm a mess, mentally and emotionally. Maybe even physically, I'm not in good shape. So it's kind of silly that I would offer my services as a health coach, but feel free to reach out. You got all my info in the description of this channel and my websites, okay? If you want to talk offline, you could call, text, email, or find me on social media. I'll be back. Thanks again. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.